It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Kennesaw State Owls and the Missouri State Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Weather could be a factor. For more on that, we go to Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys?
Okay, Holly, I know you're out in the elements. Keep an eye on that. And the Bears will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Collins. He'll pull it down and run. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He's looking to pass. Makes the grab. It's Woods. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Hey, listen, I'm going to look across the board if I'm a quarterback, and I'm going to find my matchups, and I got man-to-man, and I got a corner route. I throw that thing towards the sideline, let my receiver do the rest, and he does. Goes up and catches the football while he's being guarded and contested. That's a tough catch.
Bringing the heat. Oh, he wants it all. Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Spreads out 4 receivers, trips right, a single receiver to the left on 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. You're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Looking for a man. It's Collins. He wants it all. Touchdown Owls! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Fast start for the offense. Points on the board already.
And the coaches talked to us this week of how important it was to getting out to a fast start, and that was the key to winning the game. The offense definitely took that message to heart.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. And he's going to bring this one out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Snap to the back. He's past the 30. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Back has it. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Joyner. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And that's
job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. And this time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Off the boot, looking for his man. Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bears! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Slings it. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
This defense is going to use this guy in a lot of different ways. You'll see him rush the passer. Obviously, he'll have his name called when the offense tries to run the football, but I love his coverage ability.
Looking to throw, it's Collins. Here's a heat. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll move the tight end. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Going the other way, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, and already this guy has 2 explosive runs. He told us coming into this one he thought he could have a big day statistically against this defense. There was something he saw on film that made him believe he was going to have a lot of success, and he's already doing it now. He is breaking off big ones. He's showing you the vision. He's showing you the speed. Defense has no idea how.
Finding some room. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Collins. He'll throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. We're off to a fast start here. Offenses are humming as we're in the final minute of the first quarter. Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Missouri State. Took it all the way back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Quarterback keeps it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme away.
Could be an alley. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Owls. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. Let's take a look at the stats and what has been a high-scoring early part of this game. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run play action. Escapes the pressure to his right. Hauls it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
And he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
From the gun, the running back has it. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. All right, guys, let's talk just a little about Missouri State. Now, they'd love to win this one today, secure that spot in the conference championship game, a remarkable achievement. They can't really think this one's in the bag yet.
No, they've just got to continue focusing on the task at hand. I think that's a big reason why they're in this position that they find themselves in. They take care of business each and every game, David. Some hardware to be won down the road potentially, but you got to win this one.
No doubt, and I think it...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gary. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense. Back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
And the extra point splits the uprights. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Off the RPO, complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Looking for a man. It's Locklear. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. He threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Bears have their offense in high gear. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense, because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. And he's got the first down. Good pickup on the play there. And now we'll see what they do coming out of the 2-minute timeout. And the Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game. And maybe I...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Under fire. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Woods. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Guys, he's up to 103 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Snap to the back. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Wants to throw. It's Locklear. Quickly complete. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before half. He wants to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. Touchdown, Bear! And what once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action on first down. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech, taking on the number 3 team, the Arizona Wildcats. And it's the Hokies coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears! The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, we know this offense can score points in a variety of ways. You saw it in the first half, and here we go in the second half. They're explosive. They've got playmakers all over the field, and they waste no time putting up another touchdown.
He'll bring it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession again.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Back has it. Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And there's a couple parts to the lateral, right? It's when the guy's pitching it and you're hitting him and causing a bad pitch, or it's just a pitch. But either way, trying to get hands on the football, trying to disrupt the timing of the pitch, disrupt the timing of the catch. Nice job by the defense getting to the carrier fast to make something happen.
Here's the pressure. He makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Kennesaw State right back to work.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Woods. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That's reeled in. It's Rogers. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. But that's a great start to this second half.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Motion from the back.
Booster!
Back to pass, it's Collins. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. It's complete to the left. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. Never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Kennesaw State coming out with another first down. Wants to throw again. Lets it go to the end zone. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Incomplete, a 50-50 ball won by no one that time. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down, making a play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI, and as a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical. Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. Maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
He's got it near midfield. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Looking downfield, it's Collins. Rushes on him.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times, almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Here comes the heat. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. And send the tight end in motion. Going to the running game. Picks up the 1st down. There he goes. Touchdown Bears! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Collins. He'll pull it down. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They're desperate to do anything they can to try to slow down this guy who's just been spinning bean all day. A little carried away with that roughing penalty. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Going downfield for the big play. A 50-50 ball, and he comes down with it. What a tremendous contested catch. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Looking to throw, it's Collins. Complete to the right. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The corners are walked up tight. They'll run it. It's Woods. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
Offense trying to pay it off on second and goal. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And they will score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. Ready to try the point after. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So that last touchdown made it a two-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. The running back has it. Creates a little space. Oh, he got loose. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Tight end now in motion. They're going to ride this running back. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass, it's Collins. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was no...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage. And they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Fires to the middle. And a sure tackle after the completion, and he stopped short.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that 4th down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
Making side adjustments here. Handoff, Joyner running left. I'd have a chance. Got enough for the first. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Bears! They extend this lead, and it looks as if it's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up 1 on the play. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Kennesaw State will go on the attack, the offense onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Working on the right. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Booster, booster. Looking downfield on first down. Looking deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. Like you got to be smart as a quarterback, make the right decisions. And I know he's a go-to guy, and he's already had success on the day. But sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it into closed windows.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And the Owls have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Bryson. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Owls, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here we go. Ready. Looking to throw on first down. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on 2nd down. Gets rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long. And here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
On the direct snap, it's Joyner. Makes it past the marker. Maybe a crease. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown Bears! And the pummeling has started. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The keeper on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Baylor Bears call their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets past the marker. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. DB's locked up tight on the receivers.